Hello, friends. Are you ready to hear the rest of the tale? Then let us commence. The last time we checked in with our heroes, they were in a tight spot. I mean, that always seems to be the case, right? But yeah, this one was one for the record books. We're talking of being stuck in a clandestine hideout full of special agent secrets as it's being filled with yellow poisonous gas level of tight spot, you know? The clandestine hideout belonging to Jewel, brother of the Tabaxi smuggler, Answers. The same Tabaxi smuggler who transported the Ragtags in stasis tanks from Darkon just before all of this fun stuff began. Remember? Jewel, an operative in Sylvania for the Sealy Court of Fays, was missing, and Answers had enlisted the heroes to help find him. And then everyone could all go off to Darkon together for that whole fun and totally not dangerous and terrifying at all thing there. They had all just had a decrypt and read party with Jewel's secret agent journal, and were about to start discussing which leads to pursue next when suddenly an ominous and nasty-looking grenade-like object flew into the bolt hole, exploded, and spewed noxious mustard yellow gas everywhere, and our friends started dying right off the jump. Meanwhile, just outside the hideout, Regal and Dunia were attacked by several stealthy darklings and some terrifying meanlocks that just straight up teleported into the area and started attacking with their sharp claws. As Drogon, Braze, Varys and Answers came streaking out of the hideout and into the middle of the growing fray outside, tall and terrifying shadows emerged from the forest and began attacking as well. Just then, a heavy crossbow bolt streaked from out of the dim-lit woods, narrowly missing Answers. Well, I do remember something from last time about certain folks or factions looking to assassinate him for whatever reason. Maybe this was those aforementioned folks or factions. Just as things felt they couldn't get any worse, an enraged and frightening snarl emerged from the woods, just as a short but speedy Fae in a red cap streaked toward Regal and hauled off and kicked him with wrought iron boots. Screaming and swearing in rage, the red cap also swung a large, for his small form at least, wicked-looking sickle. Fraze was felled early on, but Minko remained in Varys' mind, much to Varys' chagrin at the very least. For his part, Varys managed to get the Dragonborn sorcerer back on his feet and back in the fight, which I have to say was not going well. Another heavy, nasty-looking, deadly crossbow bolt streaked out of the woods, this one sinking deep into Answer's chest. The Tabaxi was somehow still alive and conscious, but it was not looking good. As the combat saw neither side gain a full advantage, Unia managed to get Answers to safety just slightly away from the battleground. Leaving him, the Githyanki returned to the fray, but instead of staying hidden and somewhat safe, Answers panicked and ran away, using his impressive Tabaxi speed to disappear into the Fey forest. Things got a little brighter as Drogon managed to finish off the psychopathically enraged red-capped killer gnome or whatever it was with a well-placed crossbow shot, and Regal chopped down some of the shadows. With their true quarry in the wind, some of the meanlocks and darklings broke off in pursuit, and the Ragtags were able to rally and defeat the remaining would-be assassins. At least the ones they encountered at close range, right? We can't say we're really sure who or what was launching crossbow bolts and lobbing gas grenades from out of the dark woods, can we? Bloodied, exhausted, and maybe just a scooch bit more confused than they usually were, the heroes extricated Jewel's encrypted journal from the toxic hideout and headed back to Sylvania to find a place to rest and recover. Not having even an inkling approaching an idea of where Answers might have run off to, or even if he was still alive. The Ragtags returned to the familiar Trio Life Inn and got themselves a room. It was hard for everyone to feel like they weren't back to square one on a lot of fronts, and the whole political undercurrent of Sylvania thing was going a bit off the rails as well. To be honest, I don't think I can remember the last time they all were this down on things. It's quite sad, really. Maybe it would be best to give them a little space so they can take some time for a much-needed and probably long rest. We can pick this up again in a little while, yeah?